Hi beauties, welcome to my channel or welcome back to my channel. Do you beauties like my little hat? It took me a minute to get it all figured out. It's a super tall hat, but nonetheless, it's super cute. I kind of like how it's super flimsy too. You could kind of just move it around how you like it. Oh my gosh, it's kind of like a sun. Y'all, I'm gonna be wearing this in the summer at the beach. This will be the best sun hat ever. Anyways, getting back on track, I'm so excited because today we're going to be doing one of my favorite things to do here on my channel. We're going to be doing a review on some new makeup. It's spooky makeup too, which is even better. Today I'm going to be reviewing and breaking down my first impressions of the new Makeup Revolution's X Simpsons Treehouse of Horror collection. Makeup Revolution was so generous and they sent me over the entire collection. Honestly, y'all, when I opened up the package, I couldn't even believe it. I started crying my eyes out. This is a dream come true. Thank you so much, Makeup Revolution. Before we start diving into the prices and diving into the makeup, you guys, please don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps me out a lot and I really do appreciate it. Also, if you ever want to know what I'm using in my videos, I try to link everything down below in my description box, so make sure that you check it out. Now let's go ahead and dive into the spooky review. Aren't these brushes the cutest thing? Before I dive into the eyeshadow palettes, look how cute this bag is. This is a horror couch bag and this baby retails for $18. Let me tell you guys, you can pretty much fit this whole entire collection in this bag. I have to show you. It's literally huge. Here is the full-size Spooktacular shadow palette. Look at that, y'all. It literally fits in there. And this is everything else in the collection inside the bag except for the brush set. I can't fit this big box in there with everything else, but you can zip it up and everything. Look at that. I don't know about you, but I feel like I can never have a big enough makeup bag. This one though, it's gonna save me. For eyeshadow today, I'm going to be diving into the Treehouse of Horror shadow palette. This palette retails for $25 and y'all, it is big. This baby has 30 beautiful shades in it and let me tell you, I am living for this color story. It also has a huge mirror in it, which is fantastic. We love a good mirror. This collection also comes with two mini eyeshadow palettes. We have the Raven Bart eyeshadow palette. This is a really pretty smoky kind of palette and this retails for $15. We also have the mini Alien Maggie palette. This also retails for $15 and this gives me such fall vibes. I'm not going to be diving into these today because I'm just going to be using the Spooktacular palette, but if you guys want to see a full in-depth review on both of these palettes, you can head over to my TikTok now and check them out. The other day, I did this really cool eyeshadow look. It's kind of like a triangle shape and y'all, I kind of fell in love with it. And today, I kind of want to do a spooky take on it using this palette and also add kind of like a spider web to it. I think that'll be so cute. First things first though, I'm going to go ahead and prime my eyelids with the Makeup Revolution Super Base Eyeshadow Primer. To dip into this eye look today, I'm going to be using the Bouvier Coven brush set. This baby comes with 3 face brushes and 3 eye brushes and retails for $25. Okay, first of all, the detail on this brush set I am living for. Oh my gosh, it looks like a little witch wand and I'm living for it. I can't. To start out this eye look, I'm going to be dipping into the shade Sorcery. I am just taking my brush now very lightly and I'm making kind of a triangular shape on the outer corner of my eye. This is what that shade is looking like so far. It looks very pigmented and beautiful. Just to deepen up that shade a bit, I'm going to be dipping into the shade Black Magic now. I'm taking the shade Black Magic now and I'm very lightly deepening the outer corner of this triangle shape. Okay, honestly, y'all, I am very impressed. I normally do love Makeup Revolution's eyeshadows, but this palette is super pigmented, and honestly, these shades, I love the way they blended together. I feel like it's never a complete spooky season look without some orange, so I'm going to be diving into the Grand Pumpkin now. I'm taking that shade, and I'm just starting to place it right inside the triangle, blending it forward. I mean, honestly, y'all, talk about pigment. I'm here for it. Now I'm feeling like this eye look needs a little bit of green. I'm going to go in with the shade Hunkus Crunkus. Look at how freaking coated that brush is. I can't. And I'm just going to be placing this shade right next to Grand Pumpkin. Blending it all the way forward. I do feel like I lost that little bit of pop of purple, so I am going to go back into sorcery and a little bit of black magic and buff this out a little bit more around the edges. Okay, I lied. I'm going to add a little bit of uncanny right here to the front of the eye look as well, right in front of Hunkus Crunkus. To add some cute little spiderweb detailing to the eye look, I'm going to be going in with the Makeup Revolutions X Simpsons Treehouse of Horror Gel Liner. We have the Witch Lisa and the Raven Bart eyeliner, and these both retail for $10 a piece. One of the things that I like most about this eyeliner is that it actually comes with a brush already by itself, so you don't have to buy any new ones. You have an angle brush and a flat brush. This part is definitely going to take some time and I might mess up, but let's hope not. I'm going to dip into this eyeliner now, just taking a little bit at a time. And I am just starting by just outlining the triangle. Okay, honestly, I was a little worried about this brush at first because both sides are thin, but not thin enough, I feel like. This side, though, it is actually pretty easy to get a good straight line with. This is what the eyeliner is looking like so far. I'm very impressed with the pigment. I'm usually not one to gravitate towards gel liners in general. I usually just like a pen liner or water activated liner, but this one works very well. I'm honestly so freaking happy with how this is turning out. It's looking even cuter than it did in my head, I swear. I'm gonna go ahead and catch my other eye up, and then we're gonna move on to some more spooky products in this collection. Okay, I have one word with this eye look right now, y'all. Obsessed. Now that the eyes are looking nice and spooky, it's time to move on to the face, and this is one of the products that I am most excited for. This is the Alien Slime Primer, and it retails for $14. First of all, if you've been subscribed to my channel or you have been following me for a long time, you know I'm obsessed with primer. My primer drawer is overflowing. I can't get enough of it. Anyways, when I first saw this primer, I was like, okay, this looks exactly like something I've seen before. Do you know what I'm talking about? Do you know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about the Milk Hydro Grip. This reminds me of the Milk Hydro Grip, just looking at it. And I'm really hoping that it gives me the same vibe because this would be an amazing dupe for it. The Milk Hydro Grip is one of my faves, but let me tell you, she is pricey and not everybody has that kind of money to spend on a primer. This one is $14, so it's really not that bad, and it's a really nice size. I feel like this will last you a really good amount of time. I'm just gonna go ahead and start putting some of this all over my face. I'm taking the flat face brush that comes in the Bouvier Coven brush set, and I'm just spreading this all over my face. Right off the bat, the texture of this feels a lot more watery than the Milk Hydro Grip, but I'm gonna let it dry down to see if it's tacky at all. Now that this baby is nice and dried down, I can feel a little bit of tackiness, but it's still not as much as the Milk Hydro Grip, unfortunately. Nonetheless, we're still gonna put some foundation on top of this baby and see how it wears. Okay, y'all, I'm just applying my foundation, and I wanted to show you guys what my skin is looking like with that primer. I honestly think it looks really nice, and the foundation is applying really smoothly as well. I am just going in with some of my setting powder now, but I just want to talk about these brushes. I am honestly so obsessed. I've only ever tried Makeup Revolution's like liner brush and never any of their face brushes or their eyeshadow brushes, and I'm really loving them so far. I'm pretty sure these are synthetic, and honestly, they are so soft and smooth. I'm loving them. Moving on now, we're going to be bronzing and blushing it up today with a Spooktacular face palette. This baby has a bronzer, blush, and highlighter in it. It retails for $15. To bronze today, I'm going to be dipping into the shade Evil Twin. This bronzer is a bit dark, so I am going to go with a very, very light hand and start bronzing it up. Okay, I was super nervous at first because of how dark this bronzer is, but it is super, super beautiful and it blends out very well. I'm going into the blush now called Brains. Where's it at? Hello? Maybe it's just getting a little lost, but let's go ahead and try to apply this to our cheeks. Ooh, okay, I can see it now. I can see it a little bit better. Beauties, I was scared there for a minute, but honestly, I think this applied to the cheeks beautifully. It's definitely not as bright as I like my blush most of the times, but nonetheless, it's super pretty. Now it's time for one of my favorite parts, which is highlighter. This is the mini highlighter palette in Witch Lisa and retails for $15. We have two shades in the highlighter palette. We have Haunted House and Ghost Story. Today, I really want to go in with the shade Haunted House, and I'm just going to start by taking that right on the tip of my nose. Right off the bat, do you see it? Do you see the glow? I'm here for it. I absolutely love this shade of highlighter. It's kind of like a champagne-y gold, but it doesn't have too much gold in it. I love that. We are moving on to the final step, which is lips. But first, I want to show you these cute little lip masks. These are gel slime lip masks. One is in Kang and one is in Kodos, and they smell phenomenal. These both retail for $8 a piece. Now we have the 3 cute lip kits. Y'all, I am living for these. They are so adorable. These babies retail for $15 a piece, and you get a liquid lipstick and a lip gloss inside. Today, I'm going to be using the lip kit in Vampire Mr. Burns. Y'all, this deep red is calling my name. I mean, seriously, y'all, what is a cute little glam, a witch look without a red lip? Right off the bat, this formula... oh my gosh, it feels amazing. You can tell that it's super matte, but it doesn't feel super drying on your lips either, which I love. I'm completely living for this shade. I'm gonna go ahead and top it off with a little bit of the gloss that came in the lip kit. Y'all, this gloss, it smells like heaven. Okay, but honestly, I think this applicator does not work for the gloss at all. It barely even glides on when I try to dip it in there and get more out. I think a brush for this gloss would work a whole lot better. Alrighty, beauties, I'm gonna go ahead and pop on a lash, and then I'm gonna come back with my final thoughts and opinions, and I have a little surprise for you guys over on my TikTok, so stay tuned. Okay, beauties, this is my final look. What do we think? I'm obsessed! Looking at my eyeshadow on camera, it really doesn't look as pigmented as it does in person. I'm not sure if it's just my lighting or if it's just me, but I do like the way that my eyes look. I think they turned out amazing, and I really enjoyed this eyeshadow palette. Even though the blush was kind of dull in the Spooktacular palette, I absolutely live for these face palettes. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm a sucker for face products if you didn't know that already. And highlighter, blush, bronzer, that's right up my alley. These are so freaking cute. I love them. These lip gloss trios are so stinking cute. I just wish that the lip gloss applicator was a little bit different so it was easier to apply to my lips. Other than that, I think they are super beautiful. I'm still gonna have to play around with this primer a little bit, but nonetheless, I really think my skin looks amazing right now, and I'll just have to see how it wears throughout the day, but nonetheless, I'm super excited about this. I love me some primer. There were a few products that I didn't open, use, or mention, and that's because I'm gonna be doing a cute little mini giveaway of some of the products from this collection over on my TikTok. Here's one of the products that I didn't try out today. This is the Witch Marge Lash Duo. These are super pretty. One pair is even blue. These retail for $15. There's also this cute little donut head Homer blending sponge. This retails for $8. If you beauties want to learn more on how you can win these products, you can head over to my TikTok now and look out for my review on these mini eyeshadow palettes. I'm going to be doing my giveaway during that review. Again, I just want to say a huge thank you to Makeup Revolution for such an amazing gift. When I opened this box, I really could not believe my eyes. It is unbelievable and it means the world to me. And a huge thank you to you beauties as well, because seriously, without your support, there's no way I would be where I am today. If you beauties enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and leave me a black heart in the comments if you stayed here till the end. I love you beauties so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye beauties!